And that's the interesting thing though, is when you're listening to it, you're like, "Man, that's my perspective," but, like, another perspective will pop into your head and you're like, "Well, man, I could have maybe countered it with this or been more of a devil's advocate there," you know? And just to kind of, like, tie this all back in, 'cause we could have, talked about all this before we hit record, but, like, if you bring this back around to just being, like, relevant to everyday life, it's about different perspectives of, and being able to understand what people are saying to you and rather than reacting to what people are saying to you, right? The part of that is listening to yourself. And like, remember when you were trying to become a fireman and you figured out how to pass the written test and you're like, now you're kind of just struggling with the oral interview. What'd they tell you to do? Record yourself, for a reason. You see your ticks. I do this a lot and little ticks like what you say and all this and how you structure things. You learn a lot about yourself.